What's up, guys? Christian Anto here with Team Elite FTS and Ileana Power Asylum. I made a video for free programming about hypertrophy. I went way too far down the rabbit hole trying to explain things. It took 20 minutes to make the video. This is the compressed version in 5 minutes. So, why do we need hypertrophy? We need hypertrophy because a bigger muscle can make a harder contraction, which then leads to more strength. Where does this fall into training? Typically, for me and my clients, I usually go the base of the pyramid, which is GPP, then hypertrophy stuff to make a bigger muscle, and then we take that bigger muscle and make it stronger through a strength accumulation phase, which typically we involve the conjugate system. Okay? How and when does that get all cut out? Typically when you peak for a powerlifting meet, which is pure strength, will hypertrophy stuff tend to fade out unless you're injured and need pump work to feel better. Types of hypertrophy, you have sarcoplasmic hypertrophy in the muscle, which is fluid. The cells have more fluid in them. That doesn't necessarily transfer to strength. You have myofibril, where the myosin actin heads increase. That is potentially or usually where you increase your strength. And then you have hyperplasia, which is very uncommon, and that is the actual muscle cell itself is increasing in number. Okay, how do we implement hypertrophy? You got 3 types: metabolic stress, mechanical tension, muscle breakdown. Things that fall under metabolic stress, okay? Drop sets, supersets, pre-exhaust sets, partials, and occlusions. If you don't know what those are, I will try and list some articles on Elite FTS that have a larger breakdown, or you can check out the longer video and I go into depth on those. Mechanical tension, loaded stretches, chains, rest pauses, and cluster sets fall under that category. Again, if you want a deeper description of those, the long video, which is posted below, is going to have more information on that. Last one is muscle breakdown or degradation. Bands, overload eccentrics, that's someone else pushing down on you or the weight and forcing you into an eccentric or a controlled negative, which is another form of eccentric. Point 5, why powerlifters suck with hypertrophy. Powerlifters suck because they are training to do maximal effort work, okay? They need to use their whole body to do a compound movement to move the most amount of work possible. And my wife has the background music going on. That's why powerlifters suck at hypertrophy. They have a problem isolating one muscle to do one thing at one time. That's why a lot of people struggle with things like hamstring curls on a machine. They want to use their whole body, especially powerlifters, to move the weight as a whole, not isolating just their hamstrings and keeping their hamstrings constantly firing to move the weight up and down. They'll use their glutes. They'll change the hip position. That helps them move the weight better. Okay? This is why powerlifters can take a chapter or several chapters out of a bodybuilder's book. If they can learn how to isolate the muscle by itself and then put them all back together, synchronizing with each other, they will be stronger. Okay? Same thing with a bodybuilder. If a bodybuilder learns to synchronize all of their actions together from a compound movement standpoint, that will aid them in their muscle growth. Okay? A strong muscle can develop different qualities, which may benefit a bodybuilder when they step on stage. Bodybuilders not going to stay in a strength phase doing compound movements for an extended period of time. Powerlifters are, and vice versa. Okay? So, I'm more so known for powerlifting. Okay? I'm a competitive powerlifter. Never got on stage, never will get on stage. So, I know and understand how if I can learn how to isolate one muscle group, that will help me from a recovery standpoint, and that will help me from a muscular development standpoint, which then can be used to aid me in strength in a compound movement to use more weight. If you guys like the information, let me know. If you don't like the information, also let me know. I'm always up for discussion, and I'm always up to being told that I'm wrong because you never stop learning in this industry. Please check out the long video if you guys have time and if you're really curious. Again, I go in depth on all of these points a lot further. Hope you enjoy the video. Hope you enjoy the 2-week program. Again, have any questions, you can email me at the number 19, CANTO85 @gmail.com. You can leave a message on the blog post. You can leave a message on the YouTube channel. And we'll talk to you guys soon.